Welcome, everyone, to another edition of Imagine Live, Chapter 172, live from the dojo. I'm your host, Mike Zeke. Joining me today is my broadcast colleague, Jimmy the High-Flying Hippie. How are you this evening, sir?
I am excellent. It is I, that tie-dye guy from so high in the sky. Excited to be here always with Mike Zeke.
Excited to be here, brother. Don't forget to give this video thumbs up, like, give it a share it with all your friends. We are just 3 short days away. 3 short days away from this Saturday, Volume 46, live at 7 o'clock. We have a lot of interviews tonight leading into this Saturday. We're going to hear from the likes of the Rad Boys, Alexander Apollo, David Lawless, Chris Coleman, The Watch, Eric Enders, Magnus Knox, and much more. Plus, we have our featured match this evening in the main event. Well, not the main event match of this evening. We will have defending the Imagine Live title. James Ross will be defending against Lucio DeVere. Also, to close the show, we will have the contract signing for the big Imagine Heavyweight Championship matchup this Saturday between the champion, Gorgeous Gregory, and the challenger, Kato. I don't know about you, man, but I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not envious of your position of having to stand in between those two. If it was me, I'd just let Kato beat him up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to do my best to, just be there for a short period of time and then give them the ring. We will also have a drawing for 2 free tickets to the show this Saturday. You'll be able to pick up those show. Whoever ends up winning those tickets, we're going to draw those later on in the show. The tickets will be able to be picked up at the front. Tammy will have those tickets. So let's see. Also, man, Christmas special. $10 tickets. $10 tickets for the Christmas show.
$10 tickets at the door. We always say there's only one way to see Imagine Wrestling. We thank you for tuning in every Wednesday, but the real way to see it is to come see it live, to feel the excitement, feel the electricity, and sit amongst the imagination. That's the only way to see wrestling, and you're going to see it this Saturday on Volume 46 with a 7 p.m. bell time.
It's the largest pre-sale we've ever had for a December show.
There you have it. The stats are in. Largest pre-sale ever for a December show for Imagine Wrestling. All tickets just $10. It's going to be a full house. Santa Claus will be in the building.
As the Rad Boys say, in the house. Santa will be in the house from 5 to 6. If you don't have a ticket and you want to just come see Santa, bring the kids down. You don't have to have a ticket to meet Santa, but if you want to stay and hang out, watch the action, you can get your tickets right there at the front from Tammy, like I said. We also have Imagine Wrestling coming to Reynoldsville, January 6th. Very first Saturday, very first Saturday of January. We'll be seeing them. We have a huge show with Fandango, a.k.a. Dirty Dango. We'll also have another name to announce for that one soon. So next week, I believe next week is when I'll be getting that information. So we're kicking it off with a bang, man.
Excellent. I always say Reynoldsville, one of our rowdiest crowds on the entire Imagine Wrestling tour. Be there in Reynoldsville. Feel it for yourself. You tell me. With Fandango in the house, it's sure to be an exciting night. A former tag team partner of mine, Fandango, I'm sure he'll be there ready to perform as always, as will all the stars of Imagine Wrestling will be there in Reynoldsville.
Yeah. More than half of those VIP tickets for Reynoldsville, just from word of mouth, have already been sold. So make sure you get your tickets and you get them now.
Wow, we're starting 2024 off with a bang right there in Reynoldsville. It's a date on that, January 6th, I believe, in Reynoldsville. Yes, January 6th. More than half are already sold out. No words, just on word of mouth, no ads, no nothing. January 6th in Reynoldsville might be a sellout. Get your tickets now.
Yeah, and we'd like to take this opportunity to talk about, you, the Imagination, and our sponsors, Renewal by Andersen. If you're looking for high-quality window and or patio door home investment options within your budget, contact Jordan Treese of Renewal by Andersen at 814-330-9870. Just get a hold of DC before the show, middle of the show, or just call that number. Just ask for Jordan directly. They will go over all the options they have within your budget and fit you with all the needs that you need for your windows.
Absolutely. When you invest in your home, you invest in yourself, you invest in your family, and there's no better way to do that than with Renewal by Andersen.
Yeah, man. We are 3 short days away. You got a big matchup this Saturday.
Absolutely.
But let's go ahead and take a look at a video showing us all the matches we have this Saturday right now. There you have it, man. There's all the matches for this Saturday here at Volume 46, live 7 p.m. Don't forget to get your tickets. At this time, I would like to speak to the Rad Boys. Bangin' Jake Wiley, all that. Braden Elliott, I'd like to talk about your matchup this Saturday. 2-on-1 against Chris Coleman.
I'm mad! 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 What is happening?
I was wondering the same.
2-on-1? 2-on-1! We're not 2-on-1 specialists. We're tag team specialists. Chris Coleman, we told you. Go find yourself a partner. A partner. A partner! But he didn't do it.
Nope.
He didn't do it.
But what we found him. We found him a partner.
Ding! Come on in. Come on in. Yeah.
Get over
yeah,
here.
you.
Yeah.
You.
Magnus Knox.
Look, it's Magnus Knox.
Yeah.
You do. Ah! Yeah, he does that. But this could be Chris Coleman's partner.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Not after what Coleman did to me.
Step over there. Step over there. You know what?
What he did to you? He threw me on the concrete.
And he cost me the heavyweight title.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if he can't find a partner, and we can't find him a partner, you wanted this match, Coleman. You brought this on yourself. So, you know what? You know what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Chris Coleman's going to find out that the Rad Boys
Are.
in the...
Wait. You say it. Yeah, you say it.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Say it.
In the house.
Not a good idea.
Not a good idea.
No.
You say it.
in the house!
There you go, man. Rad Boys fired up for this Saturday. And while we're here, let's elaborate on what you were saying a few minutes ago, talking about Chris Coleman.
Well, yeah, I'm not so keen on teaming with Chris Coleman. I appreciate the Rad Boys trying to get me a match, but it's just not happening. After the disrespect I got from Coleman, no way. No way.
Okay, so will we see you at all Saturday?
Well, likely not. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'd rather have no match than have a match and be teaming with Chris Coleman.
Interesting. Okay. Well, you've heard it there from Magnus Knox. Chris Coleman, world beater.
So I know what you're thinking, kid. I don't want to tag with the guy that attacked me. I didn't attack you. You decided to shove me, and I taught you a lesson in respect. And sometimes lessons are painful. But I taught you respect.
I don't think you taught me
Turn to
anything.
face the camera, kid. This is how this works.
Guys. I'm not afraid of you guys, but I'm not stupid. If we're going to fight on my terms. We're going to fight on my terms, okay? You don't get to talk to me like that.
We're still over there.
You don't get to talk to me like that. I'm going to fight you one-on-one. Sometime it's going to happen.
Looking forward to it, kid.
World beater, the watch. Wants to fight you, apparently.
Everybody wants to fight me.
Yeah.
The Rad Boys wanted to fight me. They wanted me to find a partner, but I declined. I posed it to management that I go this alone. This is a matter of respect between the Rad Boys and myself. And we're going to finish it this Saturday night. It's going to be one hell of a fight. And guys, I'm going to look past all the attacks and all the accusations and all the things. If you can earn my respect and defeat me this Saturday night, that will earn my respect. And if you can beat me, I will gladly shake both of your hands in the center of that ring.
Strong words from a strong man. And that brings me to the tag team champions. Alpha Rick Matthews, Sideshow Psycho, Malachi Gage. This Saturday, guys, defending against Dog Nation. How we feeling?
Raining. You forgot raining?
Reigning and defending. Imagine heavyweight tag team champions.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
You did great.
All right. Let's get to this Saturday, why don't we? Saturday, December the 5th it is, right? December the 2nd. Oh, forgive me. Forgive me. We did talk
3
about
days before that. Yeah.
this. December the 2nd. It's the Watch versus Dog Nation for the Imagine Wrestling Tag Team Championships. One more time. Last chance saloon, boys. We are 1-1 by technicality only. And we, the Watch, we don't like that word technicality. See, we have a win over Dog Nation by what we consider a fluke. They drove brass knuckles into our face, and like idiots, they got caught by the referee, and we walked away with these. So this Saturday, we are bringing every bit of vengeance, every bit of violence in our bodies, and we leave once again as the Imagine Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
You see, Mikey, the Watch is coming on December 2nd to do one thing, and that's beat some ass. Myself, Malachi Gage, we're going to show up. We're going to walk in that ring, and we're going to give it everything we have. This is a fight that no one's going to want to miss. We are going to leave everything inside that ring, Mike, except two things. One, their pride, and two, our Imagine Wrestling Tag Team Championships. And you know why that is? Because these are for the Watch.
Hey, man. There you go, man. It's going to be a fight on Saturday. I'm looking forward to that matchup. Looking forward to all the matchups we have on Saturday. And now at this time, let's take it to the Fan of the Week. There you go, man. Thank you for being the Fan of the Week. If you know anybody that you love or that loves Imagine Wrestling, please send us a message on Messenger on Facebook or our Messenger on Instagram and send us some photos over of you and all of your favorite Imagine Wrestling superstars, and we'll get you on Fan of the Week in the next coming weeks.
Yeah, it's always a great segment here with Fan of the Week. We thank you for being awesome, sending your Fan of the Week submissions to Imagine Wrestling.
Yeah, we really appreciate that. We'd also like to mention again our sponsors, Renewal by Anderson. If you're looking for high-quality windows and/or patio door home investment options within your budget, contact Jordan Treese of Renewal by Anderson at 814-330-9870, or you can visit them today at their showroom located at 487 Municipal Drive, Duncansville, Pennsylvania, 16635. Ask for Jordan, a.k.a. DC Bentley. Ask him about all of their deals, all of their specials. You know, December is... 2 days away? We're right around the corner. I imagine they've got some specials. You know, Christmas time's around the corner. And it's, I don't know about you, buddy, but I had to wear a hat today because it was super cold. And I'm bald, so I have no hair to protect that. So get new windows. Call DC. Get your windows, man.
It's so cold out. I got a snowman on my shirt. Call DC, get yourself some new doors and windows.
There you go.
And now it's time for something I've been looking forward to.
the drawing of the 2 free tickets for this Saturday at Volume 46.
But before we get to that, please take 1 second, like this video, take a chance to subscribe to our YouTube and all things social media that are Imagine Wrestling. We thank you. We cannot do this without you, the fans of Imagine Wrestling.
Yes, we love and appreciate all of you out there. And now, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and shake this up for you, if you don't mind doing the honors, sir. Not going to look, not going to look.
The impartial system we have here. I'm not going to look. I hold the winner in my hand.
We have a single.
It's a single.
All righty.
Our winner is going to be Todd Orsich.
Congratulations, Todd. You can pick up your tickets for this Saturday at the door. They'll be ready for you with your name on them. So that's
Awesome.
pretty cool. Those were
Awesome.
donated by Sue Wagner. Thank you very much, Sue, for donating your tickets for Saturday, or just tickets in general for Saturday. It's a time of giving, a time of need. The tickets being $10. We do it every year in December. This is one of the shows I always look forward to the most. Christmas time. My daughter loves Christmas, so that's what puts me in the Christmas spirit. I don't know about everybody else, but
Well, hopefully this puts everyone in the Christmas spirit. And big shout out to Todd. Congrats. A little early Christmas present there from Imagine Wrestling.
and somebody I wonder if is in the Christmas spirit at all after his loss at the last show is Alexander Apollos. Let's take a listen from him right now.
Imagination, I'm Dave Brown here with Alexander Apollo, the Greek god. December 2nd, you will face off against a man that you are very, very familiar with, David Lawless. What are your thoughts?
David Lawless. I wasted countless months of my career playing Knights of the Round Table with King Lawless. Meanwhile, if it wasn't for King Lawless, I would be Imagine Heavyweight Champion right now. All he did was impede my rise to the top of this company. And December 2nd, I'm going to pay that ambulance-chasing scumbag back the best way I know how, by pinning him 1, 2, 3.
Come out and see that match.
All right, man, here we go. Time for our main event matchup of the evening. Introducing first, he is the challenger. He is from the other side of your mind. He is Lucio DeVere.
Very, very dangerous competitor with a brawling style. 20 years in, this man can win any match he steps into.
And accompanied by his father, the good neighbor, John Ross. Introducing the Imagine Live Champion. The Imagine Live Heavyweight Champion. He is the great neighbor, James Ross.
He is not the heavyweight champion. He's the Imagine Live champion. He's impressionable but capable. Very good student from Imagine Dojo, James Ross.
Yes.
My opponent this weekend, too. One of my
Yes, sir.
opponents.
Looking forward to your matchup this weekekend. Tagging with the Rocker. Shout out to the Rocker.
I'm always looking forward to tagging with the Rocker. I'm never looking forward to being in the ring with the Ross brothers, or the Ross and Son, sorry.
Oh, yeah, Ross
You never
and
know
Son.
what these two weirdos are going to bring to the table, but I'm sure me and the Rocker will do fine. I'm well scouted.
There's John Williams showing off that beautiful championship belt as he does every Wednesday. It was a good shot. That's what it's all about there on Wednesday nights here.
Beautiful, beautiful title belt. Imagine Live from the dojo. That is what it's all about here.
All right, let's get this matchup started here. And John Ross off the apron there. And we'll get started here.
Look, we might be being joined to the desk here.
Let me help you, sir.
Hold on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I wasn't here last week, but I did catch up on the show. And I'm here for this moron.
Hey, what are you doing out here?
Yeah.
Man, it's good to see you, but I've been trying to get a hold of you. You haven't returned my calls or texts. What's going on? I mean, as good as a chance as any to talk. What's going on, Eric?
Look, I heard your challenge last week.
I'll show you. I'm a good wrestler. I will show you.
We'll see.
No
And
punches, no kicks, no cheating.
Well, let's see. Let's see this tonight. You want me to accept this match for Saturday? Those same stipulations will apply to you tonight.
Tonight.
No punches, no kicks, no cheap ways out.
Well, you don't think I can?
I don't know.
I
don't
can
know.
do it.
You claim.
I can do it, but on one condition. I'll do it. No punching, no kicking, no cheating. But when I do and prove it to you, you have to say you're my friend again.
We'll see. We'll see if you can even manage this tonight, and then we'll talk
You'll
about
see.
it.
You'll see what I can do.
All
I'll
right.
show you.
Bye.
I'll show you. You'll
Bye.
see.
I guess I gotta give this back to you, idiots.
Thank you.
Great. Sorry, audience.
Yeah, miserable Eric Enders. Thank you very much.
Eric Enders, hopefully he didn't get any of that rhetoric on my microphone.
There we go. There's the bell.
We're
Here we
underway
go.
here, opening bell. Imagine live from the dojo. Last match of November here for
Yeah,
Imagine
man.
Wrestling here. Lucio DeVere versus James Ross.
Can't believe how fast this year went. So let me understand this. So you can shed a little bit of insight on this for me. He cannot punch him. He cannot kick him. He cannot do anything dastardly. Can't cheat. I mean, obviously, Lucio DeVere, being almost 20 years in the business, I imagine he can figure out ways to win this matchup. But he's so used to doing all of those things.
He is. He carries a brawling style to the ring, always has.
Yeah.
But showing he's got some reversals here, too, spinning out into that top wrist lock there. He's got James Ross trying to find a way out, and he does with a hammerlock. Beautiful float through by James Ross.
Seems like such a weird test that Eric Enders is playing, and it seems like he's toying with Lucio at this point.
Very, very impressive right there. Lucio DeVere, textbook headlock takeover and a textbook mohawk pull there by James Ross.
Can we technically call that hair pulling Wednesday here? Even though it's
Hair-pulling
it's a
Wednesday.
mohawk. Hair pulling Wednesday here on Imagine Live.
Not for nothing, though, the officiating here, always impeccable at Imagine Wrestling. John Williams right on him for that hair pull.
Imagination.
Oh, big shoulder tackle.
Hard shoulder tackle.
He's crazy, man. On the other side of your mind. I mean, you've been around him a lot of times. Like, do you know what that means?
Oh, yeah, Lucio DeVere. There's a beautiful backslide. Nice wrestling being done here.
Almost became the new Imagine Live champion.
Lucio DeVere beats a young man to his feet with youthful agility. Lucio DeVere showing James Ross he can indeed wrestle. Lucio DeVere, two-time All-American from other side of your mind state. Sarah scholarship, wrestling scholarship, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Gourd buster, flat as a pancake.
Wow, that
There's
looked like it
no
hurt,
way
Jimmy.
That felt good.
Yeah, that looked like it hurt. And John Ross with a look of concern from the outside here.
And James Ross in the corner counting his teeth. Lucio DeVere, vintage Lucio. That clothesline follows him all the way.
Can he
to
put
the
him
mat.
away here?
That clothesline, a legal strike here in professional wrestling. Very well done by Lucio
Yeah, what are we
DeVere.
doing here? John Ross on the apron. It wouldn't be a Wednesday night without John Ross on an apron.
He's got a fly swatter.
What's this now?
James Ross from behind capitalized. Big Russian leg sweep.
So not only was he distracted by John Ross, but he was distracted by his so-called friend, bestie, whatever you want to call him, Eric Enders. I don't understand why he would... I don't know, man. It's not for me to make sense of, I guess.
Yeah, a lot going on here, a lot to unpack, as they say. But when the dust settles, James Ross with the upper hand here. Capitalized on that moment. Lucio DeVere turning his back. There's a blatant choke. Once again, John Williams. Oh, is
that a fly swatter?
A fly swatter? Are you kidding me?
Good Lord. There's not even flies around this
No,
time. It's cold, man.
Just adding a little insult to the injury here for Lucio DeVere. There's a kick right to the mouth.
Yeah, that was not great. I'm a little concerned for Lucio DeVere at this point.
James Ross has the tools to put them together. He's not under the impressionable guidance of his father there. He can beat anyone on any night. We've seen him do it.
Yeah.
He's taken me to the limit actually in Reynoldsville. We're heading back there January 6th. He's taken me to the limit there. James Ross has proven himself to be a formidable wrestler. Right there, you see it.
Wow.
Sliding clothesline all the way out of the ring.
It was very impressive.
And as good as that was, look how terrible this is, seeing these two on your screen.
Just a 2 count from John Williams.
Beautifully done. Had he grapevined that leg, he may have been able to put Lucio away there if you want to run the stupid wave.
Did he just grab the tights, though? He said, not about cheating. I'm not trying to get him in trouble, but I'm trying to call it as I see it here.
Lucio DeVere, schoolboy.
Yeah, man.
Well, there's another kick right to the side of the face. James Ross wiping the paint off his boot.
I think it's almost a little bit of tough love from Eric Enders, I guess. It seems as though, James Ross, the champion defending, is able to do all the things that Lucio DeVere is not allowed to do in this matchup here. He's taking full advantage of that right now. Oh my goodness.
Beautiful
1, 2,
sunset
can he get him here?
Near fall. James
Wow,
Ross
that came
back up.
I was was just about to say that came out of nowhere, and then followed up with a nice basement dropkick from James Ross.
Right to the sternum of Lucio DeVere. James Ross, handful of mohawk
there we
again.
Go. Right in front of the referee. You know, for being such great and good neighbors, they sure do love to break the rules.
They sure do. Referee John Williams all over him again for that hair pull. Not much more of this he's going to put up with. John Williams, a more by-the-book guy. He ain't going to take that crap. There's another
He's
blatant,
pulling his hair again, right in front of the
mohawk
referee.
pull. Oh. Once again, beautiful knee. The knee, another near fall. The knee effective in and of itself. I'm not sure he needs to pull the hair, but he does.
And now just
There's a
blatant choke.
choke.
Jesus. Lucio DeVere just gasping for air at this point. Just pushing down on the larynx.
Yeah, I hate to say this, from the sound of the voice there, it sounds like James Ross might be closer to puberty than John Williams. I think his voice cracked there while yelling at him.
I did hear a slight crack. And back to the
There's
action
a rear
here.
chin lock. James,
You gotta
John
be
Williams
careful.
checking that elbow.
You know, Lucio's got to be careful reaching back there. I've seen him pull some hair a time or two when he's in a rear chin lock like this.
Absolutely, John Williams got to watch that choke close. That's a chin lock now. It could become a choke very, very easily. Looks clean so far. Crook of the elbow. That's where it's done at. Lucio DeVere found himself to a vertical base here.
Yeah, he did. Oh, wow. Right into the corner. I imagine that knocks the wind out of you pretty good.
And that's going to be our renewal by Anderson window of opportunity for Lucio DeVere. Can he
There it
capitalize?
is.
Big power slam.
And if
Beautifully
you are looking for high quality windows and or patio door, home investment options within your budget, contact Jordan Trees of Renewal by Anderson at 814-330-9870. Call DC and get new windows.
This action tonight brought to you by Renewal by Anderson, and the only place to have it here Wednesday night at the dojo. Lucio DeVere still got the momentum rolling. There's the
clothesline. It's a Wednesday night delight up in here.
Look at the look on Lucio's face. Oh, James Ross, desperation clothesline.
I imagine this is Lucio doing Lucio things.
Having a sling blade. Lucio DeVere, the type of guy who goes out there and does Lord knows what with God knows who. But he has James Ross on the ropes, and literally right here.
Can he put him away here and become the new Imagine Live champion?
Looking for that Death Valley driver.
What's happening now?
John Ross on the... Oh! Fingers in the eyes. Oh!
Persevering! Wait.
Lucio DeVere using praying mantis. He was blinded by an IRIX. Still lands the right hand.
I imagine.
I don't blame him. I may have thrown that punch too.
Oh no! James Ross! 1, 2, 3, come on!
Schoolboy roll up. Your winner's going to be James Ross, whether you agree
Just
or
gaslighting
disagree.
Lucio DeVere and distracting him.
Absolute insanity here, as always, from Imagine Live from the dojo.
Hey, hold on, guys. We don't.
Yeah, I saw you punch him. You're pathetic.
I had no choice.
You're
Did
a
you see
terrible
that cheating?
wrestler.
They kept cheating. I had no choice.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, still to this day, the Imagine Live heavyweight champion.
Oh, and we're only just getting started because I want to tell everybody watching at home, everybody that just watched my son continue to be live all the way live, the Imagine Live champion, that this Saturday is going to be a brand new chapter for Ross and Son. You're not going to want to miss it. We got rid of the coach. We got rid of, what was it, the neighborhood? That was the people I had. It's only James Ross, John Ross, writing a new story, riding into the sunset. And the first page starts with jotting down the name of Jimmy the Hippie and the name of Chris Sands and closing that up and putting them on the shelf. That's
Look at this little dork. Look at him. He ain't putting no one on the shelf.
And that's my boy.
Listen up, Ross boys. This Saturday, you might have rolled up one bigger than you can smoke. Either way, you're getting a full lungful of Jimmy and Chris Sands, whether you want it or not. And with that said, let's have a word from David Lawless.
Imagination, my name is Dave Brown. My guest at this time is the gavel David Lawless. Before you had a knee injury, you were the #1 contender. Unfortunately, you weren't able to compete for that. You've got Gianni in the rearview mirror. On to next month. What's going to happen now?
Gianni Michael Enrico is one hell of a young talent here in professional wrestling, and it is my privilege to teach him a lesson that you don't bend the rules with lawyers like the gavel David Lawless. But now that I am back and I am showing Imagination just what I'm capable of, it's time I set my sights on the Imagine Heavyweight Championship, because Gorgeous Gregory's walking around with a belt that should have been mine. So next month, December 2nd, I have to go against someone that I tagged with, Alexander Apollo. And I'm going to teach Apollo just why the gavel David Lawless is back in Imagine, and I will forever be with the people, for the people, and by the people.
There you have it. Be there December 2nd.
There you go, man. Now it's time for the contract signing for the Imagine Heavyweight Championship here for Saturday between Gorgeous Gregory and Kato. At this time, I'd like to bring in the champion. He is your Imagine Heavyweight Champion. He is Gorgeous Gregory. Shut the fuck up. How are you, sir? Fantastic, Mike. Have a seat right here, please. Don't mind. Thank you very much. Have a seat right there, sir. Okay, and now, at this time, I would like to bring in the challenger. He is Kato. Let's try to keep it calm here, boys. Gentlemen, if you don't mind, please have a seat. Okay, right here, I have the contract for this Saturday for the Heavyweight Championship. I'd like to start with the challenger.
I like to put the belt here. I'm a professional. Like that? Does that work for you?
There you have it. Thank you very much. Gentlemen, good luck to both of you this Saturday. At this time, I'd like
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. What, you're not going to tell Mike thank you?
2 weeks ago, you stood on this show and you told the truth. And I respected that. And I apologized. But then last week, you came out here and you told a lie. You told a story from back in May of last year where you said that Bill Collier left for greener pastures after he lost the Imagine Heavyweight title. He didn't leave for greener pastures. He told me that he wanted to put Imagine Wrestling on the back burner. He wanted to only come in for Imagine when he had nothing else going on, when there was no other wrestling around. He wanted to come in then. So we went to Hastings, and yeah, I slanted the deck. I tilted the table a bit. And in my own way, I made sure that Spencer Slade left with the heavyweight title. And then I told Bill Collier, the fans of Imagine Wrestling are not who's left over. Our locker room is not who's left over. I'm not who's left over. You told everybody last week that I groveled and I begged for someone to stand up.
I did.
And take the lead. I didn't beg anybody. I challenged this locker room to step up. And yeah, you did step up. But you know who else stepped up?
Who?
The Rad Boys stepped up. The Watch stepped up. Ross and Son stepped up. Jimmy the Hippie stepped up. Chris Coleman stepped up. Eric Enders, Lucio DeVere, everybody in this building stepped up. Yeah, congratulations. Do you know why you have this?
Why?
Because I slanted the table for you. You know why you still have this? I've slanted the table for you because I had hope for you. You were supposed to be the best of us, but you've become the worst. Your ego and your attitude have gotten out of control. The only way that I can see into the future right now to calm down that attitude, calm down that ego, is this Saturday night to step into that ring with you, look you in the eye. I'm going to tell you how this match is going to go Saturday night. I'm going to tell you how it's going to go. You're younger, you're faster, you're stronger. You are going to throw everything you have at me.
You're damn right I am.
You're going to out-wrestle me.
Uh-huh.
You're going to hit me harder.
Yep.
You're going to throw me around the ring.
You're damn right.
You're going to hit me with your best shot.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to kick out. And then you're going to question yourself.
Just like all they did.
And then in that moment, I will capitalize. And I will become the Imagine Heavyweight Champion.
Is this thing on? It's supposed to shine green, huh? There we go. It's on. I honestly, I can't believe that after all this time, all these years, 3 years you've known me, I can't believe that you're making all this out to be my fault. You say that I changed. You didn't want the real Greg. You wanted this. This is who you wanted. You wanted a heavyweight champion. You wanted a main event guy. Let me tell you something. None of you know this. None of you know this. You know this, though. My own dad has never seen me wrestle. Not one time. Not once. And I'm pretty damn good at this. I'm pretty damn good. You would think that my dad would want to see his son do what he does better than anyone. You would think that he would want to see his son do what he's going to do on a big stage one day in the brightest lights. You would think, but he doesn't give a damn. But none of that really mattered to me, and I'll tell you why. I'll enlighten you. Because you were always there. Every time I would come back through the curtain, it was, man, Greg, you're really getting the hang of this. You're doing a great job. Thank you. Yep. Here's the kicker. I'm proud of you. You told me that you're proud of me. Nobody's ever told me that. Nobody's ever told me that they were proud of me. I never had my dad tell me that. And you know what, Cato? It meant the world to me. I loved you and I respected you like my own damn dad. But you know what? You faked giving a damn about the real Greg so good. You faked it so good. You really are amazing at this, man. You really are something else. You wanted Gorgeous Gregory. You didn't want Greg, and I really didn't know why at first, but it just kind of dawned on me recently. You couldn't make money with the real Greg, but you can make money with Gorgeous Gregory. That's why you pushed for it. You pushed for Gorgeous Gregory. I'm everything that you wanted me to be. And that's all I ever wanted, was to be everything that you wanted me to be. You wanted me to do all this stuff. You wanted the shiny gear. You wanted the robe. You know what? You wanted me to put on 40 pounds. What did I do, man? I put on 40 damn pounds to be the guy that you wanted me to be. And I used to be so damn proud, man. I used to be so damn proud to go to all these places and say, yeah, I'm an Imagine guy. I'm a Cato guy. I'm Cato's boy. I used to be proud. But there's no doubt about it. I'm going to move on to bigger and better things. I'm going to do this on the biggest stage one day. You know that to be true because I got the best shot out of anybody that you've ever trained. Anybody in this locker room, anybody in the past locker rooms. I got the best damn shot. When I make it to the WWE and I walk in the doors of NXT and I look Triple H in the eyes and I shake his hand, now I'm going to be embarrassed and ashamed to say that I was trained by you, Cato, because all you've done is lie to me, manipulate me, and make me into something that I'm not and something that I'm not proud of. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of all the games, and I'm going to kick your ass. I'm going to kick your ass because you deserve it for everything that you put me through. An 18-year-old kid, all the emotional trauma, all the mental trauma. You're going to get what you have coming to you, punk. It's going to be a fight, and it's not going to be a fair one. I'm going to kick your ass.
That's where you're wrong, man. I was proud of you. And I did love you like a son. That is the God's honest truth. I only ever wanted what was best for you. I'm going to say some names for you. Some of them you're going to know. Some of they're going to know. But all these people mean something to me. Sebastian. The future Calvin McGrath. Youth Gone Wild, Xander Graves and Dave Daniels. Bill Collier. All men that I looked at just like you. All men that I looked at either as a brother or a son. You talked about money, man. I've never made a effing dollar from this company. Not $1. All the years of coming to this training school to teach you and everybody else, you know how much money I've made? Zero. All out of pocket to come and teach you guys how to wrestle. Teach you how to wrestle, Greg. But I'll tell you, these guys here that I mentioned earlier, every one of them, I looked as sons. And then when the chips fell, when I needed them the most, when I was at my darkest time and I needed them, they weren't there. They weren't there for me the way I was there for them. And I'm certain that when the darkest time comes for me, all the love, the support, the energy that I've poured into you, you won't be there for me either. The only way, the only person that I can depend on, there's two. It's them. The imagination, the fans that came to KCW, they've never abandoned me. But every one of you guys have. And I think you will too. Not for the WWE. You'll abandon me when I need help. I'm certain of it. So the only way for me to keep my sanity, for me to protect my brand, this brand, Imagine Wrestling, is this Saturday night to depend on me to defeat you and take this Imagine heavyweight title.